Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Orches Yosher, and he is driving home this point of how much we have to take advantage of the precious moments of time that we have. And he says like this, V'amru Chazal b'Midrash. The Midrash says the following, Shala'asi lava yikru la'adam al shem ma'asav. In the future, when a person will leave this world and he'll end up in a place called the world to come, which will be for eternity, he is going to be called a name according to his actions. What does that mean? He explains, Ulamashal, for example, Mishu Batlon Va'atzlon, someone who spent his time in this world wasting time, or he was an Atzlon, he was lazy. Yishar Shemon Lenetzach Netzochim HaBatlon Atzlon. For all of eternity, when he leaves this world, they're going to have a nickname for him over there in the next world. He'll be called a Batlan, time waster, or an Atzlan, he'll be called lazy, whatever he was in this world. Even though that we know in the world of Chinuch Habanim, of raising our children, we don't believe in labeling our kids. If a child is lazy, we don't tell him you're lazy. If a child wastes time, we don't tell him you're just a time waster. We work with them and we try to rehabilitate them and we try to educate them. We try to direct them on the right path. We call them good names. We call them positive names because we want to build up their self-esteem and let them realize how chush and how great they really are. However, in the Olam Ha'emes, in the world of truth, when all of the trappings of this world will be shed, so then the truth comes out. And over there, if a person in fact was a batlan, he wasted time in his life, or he was really an atzlan, he was lazy and he didn't take advantage of the fleeting moments of this world in order to grab onto them and to learn and to do mitzvahs properly and to work on their midos, their character in the right way, so then they will remain forever and ever in such a way. There is a story of a neshama, of a soul that revealed itself from the other world in this generation, in the earlier generation, in the times of the Chavetz Chaim, and it was a neshama that was able to speak to some of the great chachamim of that time, and they asked him, what do they call the Chavetz Chaim in the Olam Ha'emes, in the world of truth? The Chavetz Chaim, who was known to be the guardian of Lashon Hara, he never spoke a word of Lashon Hara. He wrote all the books that tell us how to guard our tongues. What do they call him in the heavens? So they said up there, they call him the Peh Kadosh. He's the holy mouth. And that would be for all of eternity. That's how he was remembered. So how do we want to be remembered? As the Batlan or the Atzlan, the person who wastes their time, the Atzlan, the one who's lazy? Or do you want to be remembered as the Bal Chesed, the person who was involved with Chesed, the person who took precious time out of his busy schedule and he did study, the person who had worked on refining his midas? How should we be remembered? And then he writes, Ve'abusha shesham, ein lo shum erich v'dimyon im abusha shekan. You have to know that the embarrassment that a person will face in the world of truth, which will last forever, is is tremendously great, exponentially greater than the busha, than the embarrassment that a person feels in this world when they don't accomplish what they could. Here, this world, you don't accomplish, you're too lazy, you waste time, you fall short. Okay, it fell short today, tomorrow's another day, people will forget about it. But in the world of Netzach, Netzachim, in the world of eternity, that vision that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has of a person, that will last forever. Kamashikasa Rabbeinu Yonah writes the same idea. Well, Lechein Amru, therefore, the sages tell us, the greatest punishment that a person can have in the world to come is to be embarrassed, because that embarrassment is not something that will go away. We thought it would be suffering and pain, but that's eternal suffering and pain to a neshama that did not accomplish its mission in this world. However, as long as we're in this world, we can still fix ourselves up until it's too late. We have to fix things up before it's too late. And one precious moment in this world that a person latches onto and they take advantage of what they have and they fix up the mistakes They fix up their reputation. They change their nickname from the Atzlan, from the lazy one, to the Zaris, to the one that works hard. That is the purpose of this world, that we should try our best to maximize the potential that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has instilled within each and every one of us, so that when we come into the world to come, the world of truth, the world of eternity, all of the accolades and all of the names that they will call us are names which seek the positivity of the actions that we accomplished in our lives. Wishing everybody a wonderful day, a day of accomplishment, a day of goodness, a day of greatness, a day of true aliyahs, of elevation in ruchnius, of spiritual growth in your life. All the best.